Mr. Happy. Mr. Happy is, as the very first sentence on the very first page tells us, a lonely man. He is shy and yet he is a man with two great loves. The flowers on his balcony and Mrs. Silver, his downstairs neighbor. He is also very clever. He makes a tool to get the turtle from the balcony below. His house is always clean and tidy. His balcony is always filled with beautiful flowers. It is his second love that drives Mr. Happy to ingenious lengths. When Mrs. Silver complains that her tortoise, Alfie, is not growing nearly as quickly as she would like, Mr. Happy comes up with a plan. He tells Mrs. Silver to read to her tortoise every day a poem that begins Esio, Trot, Tegre, Gep, tortoise, tortoise, get bigger, bigger. This backwards languages, he tells her, a secret tip from a Bedouin tribesman designed to make tortoises grow, because, as he says, tortoises are very backwards creatures. As Mrs. Silver reads the poem to her Alfie, Mr. Happy begins his real work, making the spell come true. Mrs. Silver, a warm, kind-hearted, very talkative and social woman. She is full of life. She is a medium-heighted ginger. She is also in love, but cannot tell him how she feels. Mrs. Silver's main concern about Alfie is that he is too small. Try to think how miserable it must make him feel to be so titchy. Everyone wants to grow up, she tells Mr. Happy. So Mr. Happy gives her a little trick to help Alfie grow bigger. Alfie. Alfie is a tortoise, and the much-loved pet of Mrs. Silver. He lives on the balcony of her flat, beneath Mr. Happy, who is secretly in love with Mrs. Silver. Mrs. Silver worries about Alfie's size, but he doesn't appear to have many concerns himself. He has his own little house on the balcony and enjoys practicing on lettuce, tomato, and celery. He hibernates in winter and on his return is greeted joyously by Mrs. Silver. It's Mrs. Silver's desire to see Alfie grow that sets Mr. Happy's plan into action. He provides Mrs. Silver with a spell that will apparently help Alfie do just that. Mrs. Silver is delighted, and the stage is set for Alfie's grand adventure. Let's just say it involves a trip up to Mr. Happy's, where he gets to meet a lot more tortoises. Thanks for watching!